Ay, 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 ay. Me llamo Mark Hutchins, 5 de Mayo, El Magic Man. That's how you say it.
I think it's
Magnifico. Or Magic Man, yeah. I am the gringo talking. Yeah, that's what I am. Hey,
Hail.
it's the dose. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
That was awesome.
That's how good I am at Spanish. We? Yeah.
No, muy.
Welcome
Mucho.
everyone to the dose, and happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Thank you
Buenas
for tuning
tardes.
in. Joining by Mr. Jereme Kleven and Byron Filson.
Hola.
And back in the house, Jeremy Brown.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, yeah, good. Bueno. Igualmente, or whatever I say back.
Man,
I'm
we
butchering it completely.
Yeah, we are completely butchering it. We got to get up to
All right,
speed.
that's the fun
Let's do this.
of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything goes, or
And yeah, it's a great day. Hope everybody's out there having some fun, partying down later today. Maybe a couple happy hours, a couple margaritas, and we're here dosing it.
there you
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me on again.
We're going to dive into that pool of margaritas right now and get into Mr. Jeremy Brown and talk about your business. I cannot believe that's a me amo. I'm just terrible. I should know Spanish before I start speaking it. So, anyways, back into your business.
No edits around here.
We there's none of it. It's all live, guys. So, we talked yesterday about struggles. So we all went through
Speaking of struggles,
Welcome to the dose.
That's the beauty of this. Is it's more fun this way.
it's true.
So the struggles that we all kind of went through, but also have led to many successes. Obviously, you're still in the business. Jeremy and I are still in the business. But maybe before we talk to how you're reinventing yourself, as you discussed yesterday, we talk about what some of those struggles were and how you made it through to see that silver lining at the end of the tunnel to motivate you. Because a lot of people just, they got out.
A lot of those years, man, you could put a lot of hard work in and just not see anything in return. And it's real hard to get that, as some people call it, the drunk monkey off your shoulder, man, and just keep on plugging away.
Yeah. Mark knows everything about that drunk monkey.
Yes, that drunk monkey, Mark.
I know nothing about drunk monkeys.
How do you say
Except
that
I
in
get them
Spanish?
drunk. I know nada.
No, but seriously, I mean, the major mistakes that I feel over the last decade, just, being focused throughout those years and not letting that stuff distract you in a million different directions, locking down that farm, staying on top of the same people. They're simple things, but those are mistakes that I've made personally, right now we were talking about reinvention, building a brand and a name for yourself in a certain community and sticking to that. You only need 100 to 200 people to really like you a year to make a lot of money in this business, and in a town of 5 million, that's really not that many.
No, it's actually a small sliver.
You're right.
And that's why we always say, even with as many real estate agents as we have active, the ones doing the business, there's still more agents needed with our population.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of onesie twosie. So how do we capture, like you said yesterday, how do we capture all those people that know somebody who's doing the one-off onesie twosies, part-timers, and get that business? Because you're right. I mean, 200 people ultimately are going to refer, send, and rejuvenate, meaning do business again with you over a course of 5 years.
And that can change your world, man. Honestly.
I agree.
So
how are you reinventing yourself?
Yeah, how
so
would you say that too?
branding. Is
So,
it,
without telling any of my deep, dark secrets.
we
No,
don't want to hear
the deep, dark secrets.
We do want the deep, dark secrets.
Yeah.
I know.
No, honestly, I just got hooked up with a company for building a brand and an online brand that, we can all plug into these lead sources and Facebook advertising and, Google AdWorks and all this stuff, but sticking it all together where that layered marketing really comes together. I mean, that's the huge thing right now, because if you can do it right and you can recapture those same faces in the same community, that's when they're going to almost see you as a friend without knowing you, and that's when you're
like
gaining those people.
Almost a celebrity status.
Oh yeah, celebrity. And we already talked about my dapper style yesterday.
Yeah,
I guess
play into
hopefully
it.
that'll play into that. But
Play into it. You have to.
Ruggedly handsome.
But yes, ruggedly handsome.
I mean, you got to play
Really
into
firing
it.
on all cylinders, though. It's easy to keep doing transactions, work referrals, work your database, be talking to those people every day and forget to just keep expanding that cloud, So that's really my main focus right now. Having 10,000 people instead of a few hundred that you're working all the time, because you can do that obviously with our tools that are available today.
Yep, very true. So if you were to turn back the clock, I always like asking this question. Maybe it's a little off subject, but you reinvent yourself, and you're kind of going through that now, and you're acting like you're brand new in the business. But I know when we all, or even 12 years ago when you got in the business, drastically different from today's environment. But going back day one for the newer agents out there, what do you do day one? Where did you start? How do you start picking up business right out of the gate?
Day one, what I would say. Gain knowledge as fast as you possibly can. Know an area, know all the homes that sold in there, know the expireds, know price per square foot, know everything about an area, number one. Know your contract because people are going to ask. You have to sound intelligent to people. When you're working with people who are CEOs or the best at what they do, you can't sound like you're a year in the business or a month in the business. And that's easy to do. It's just
education,
sticking your face down in the books and learning it,
Right.
Very, very
and
true.
then also, what I just said a minute ago, biggest thing, pick an area. Just pick an area and stick with it. And don't lose that focus. Like, just pick a farm area and stay there and just be the best at that area that anyone can be. Community knowledge, everybody wants it. They want to know what's going on in their little community. They want to know what events are coming up. And if you're the person that's always bringing that, they're going to come to you for it, and that'll eventually gain their business.
It's so true. The hyper-local thing is like
Yes.
we've been talking about that a lot as well lately too. It's just directly to the consumers in a specific hyper-local targeted area.
Yeah.
How do we get direct to those people?
And it doesn't have to be real estate related. I think a lot of people think like you got to keep bombarding people with real estate stuff. Like, be the cool guy that brings them the event that's going on or some weird thing that no one's heard about. Be the source of knowledge. Yeah.
And then play to that strength to get people's attention too, right? We have an agent with us to give a shout out, to Lonnie Wilborn. I don't know if you know Lonnie, but he's a trainer, worked out all the time, super fit guy, and he's just creating a brand built around that now.
Right.
You're fit realtor.
Yeah.
Or you're fit agent, I think it is. You're a fit agent.
And going back to that thought of a couple hundred people can change your life in this business. Yeah. The people that are fit in this town or others or some other little select niche market, that's all you need. You need those people to like you.
Dominate a smaller market versus trying to get a huge one, right? Right. So I always like to hear that, for agents day one. It all for me, it all starts with activities. What activities you doing every single day to bring people into your world? How are you casting that net? How are you going into the marketplace to try to reach across the table for business, to prospect? Because we've talked about, marketing is so defensive. We all have the farms, we all do the marketing, we all put things out into the marketplace, but you can't control that. It's very defensive or reactive when that's coming. You sit by your phone and hope that the phone rings versus, the prospecting being very offensive. I can control that. I can knock on a certain amount of doors. I can make a certain amount of calls. I can go out and try to build new relationships, open houses, whatever it is, and you can control that. You know what I mean? So we always, hone in on this, whether it be, yesterday at Workshop Wednesdays or whether we're dealing with, agents, on a one-on-one basis is focusing on those things that you can control, that you can truly, track and increase if it warrants or decrease if that warrants. What things are you doing right now?
Video.
Okay.
Video. I'm building a video base. It's just, the biggest change from when I got in the business till right now is the dollars you can stick in and from the dollars you can get out. Right now, everything's free. If you build a video base, you can build all those videos in the same day, and it looks like you put weeks of work and knowledge into this, where 10 years ago, you kind of did have to physically be there. It wasn't as easy to upload videos about the community and be in front of people's faces every single day.
So true.
It's true. I heard a statistic the other day that said 85% of companies are going to be moving all their content to video online.
And it's free. It's free.
Right.
Real estate's one of the only businesses where you can hold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of inventory for the cost of a yard sign, really, if you're really good at selling your listing presentation.
Yeah.
It's the only sales business where you can do that, and that's a beautiful thing about it. But it still takes knowledge. It still takes being that professional. But with the resources that we have today, it's just a no-brainer.
Right.
So get this,
true.
I just heard today actually an app, and a shout out to our buddy Rick McCone, and I forget the name of it. So if you're hearing this right now, reach out to us, later today or sometime, and we'll have the name of this app. But it is a, everyone's little scared, a little hesitant of video, with the script and what do I do and what do I say, and then they get the teleprompter, right? And then they're like, well, the teleprompter goes too fast, it goes too slow.
No.
So we found an app, okay? And you could put it on the iPad, you prop it up into the mirror, it does it in reverse so you can just see it right from when you're filming. And it literally moves, the teleprompter, the speed of that moves at the speed that you're talking.
Oh, wow.
It scrolls automatically. You're talking, you speed up and slow down, it moves faster or goes slower. Wow. It's unbelievable.
Smart.
Wow.
I think it's right.
Smart. Hashtag smart.
I think that's what it's called, actually.
Hashtag smart?
No, it's called...
Smarter than you?
Telesmart or teleprompt smarter, smart teleprompter. I don't know. We'll find out.
It's called Byron.
Yep.
But literally, so if you have your script in there and you're reading off, this is Jereme Brown in Phoenix, Arizona, and then you want to ad lib a sentence or two, it'll stop because it doesn't recognize the words that you're saying in the script, and you could add a line here or there, and then when you start getting back on the script, then it starts going. You speed up and want to talk as fast as you possibly can. It speeds up, slows down.
What happens if you throw a mark in there and starts talking in Spanish halfway through real quick?
Yeah.
What does it do?
It'll stop for you and let you. It'll translate. Yeah. This guy can't speak Spanish.
Switches over to Spanish.
He's not saying any words. 95.5.
Hey, Mark Hutchins.
Yeah, it just starts smoking.
Yeah, there's so many cool things out there, man. Like there's 100 devices that for your phone, they just turn your iPhone into anything.
Oh, literally.
Yep.
I thought you had to have a 360 camera to do 360 video. You don't. You can literally stick your iPhone on a little mount that does a 360 video with your iPhone and stitches it together.
Oh, yeah. And there's even apps where you don't even need anything and just set it on a smooth table.
Well, with the iPhone 4, it was working. It was on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Because remember iPhone 4, it had a flat ridge, so you'd
Cycloramic was the name of that.
Yeah, it was so cool. But they were working on the new one at the time where it's a little just thing that goes on the end, but literally you can set it up on your table, hit the button, and it just does it automatically, just 360 around. But even the app for the picture, the editing picture, you can airbrush your face. I mean, have you seen those? I mean, it's insane what you can do. Like, give myself a full head of hair. I'd like to do that, but you can do just about anything with an app. It's true,
So you're committing to video, and a lot of people are making that move, and it's a wise decision as far as I'm concerned.
Extremely
because
wise.
you're creating yourself into an authority, and we were talking about this, maybe it was earlier, maybe it was yesterday, but, turning yourself almost like into an artificial celebrity and getting in front of people, and now with the power editor in Facebook and targeting exactly who you want it to go to and who is going to see that every time, you're you're creating yourself into an authority. So, committing to the videos, seeing people, huge success. So what's the strategy behind that? What kind of videos are you going to start turning out, and then how often?
It's the community videos. It's not, I'm trying to steer more away from the real estate and build worth in myself in a certain community. That's more important to me than putting out, hey, I just listed this property. I just sold this property. I'm steering away from that.
Okay. So more community, what's going on in the, maybe local restaurants, shops, retail, whatever it is.
Right. Interviewing local business owners. We've already kind of said,
that's successful.
But literally anything that has to do with that community. Yep. Anything. Upcoming stuff, business owners, places they want to use, discounts, strange things they've never heard about, schools.
Happy hours here.
Anything.
Dinner here.
Right.
Happy hours.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of people go. I mean, we used to put out there, I don't know if they still do it, the Royal Palms. They have a really delicious Taco Tuesday. But it's like $2 tacos at a really nice resort. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they do that Tuesday and Thursday tacos. But we used to put that out there and get more likes and comments and remarks than any real estate post.
Sure.
All because it's
valuable.
Well, it is.
It's about tacos.
We've all heard this a bunch of times. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a dentist saying he just pulled a tooth, and we've heard this in real estate seminars before. But it's like he doesn't advertise that because that's what we do.
Right.
So a new home coming to the market, that adds value because they may have a friend or family member that wants to buy it. But always just posting a video about, oh, hey, look at me, I just sold a $500,000 house. No one really cares. It's gone, number one.
Yep. Yeah.
Number two, you're supposed to be doing that.
Right. I think it's like a 5-to-1 ratio. And we just, for those who were at the Be Relevant event a couple weeks back, Ryan Hodge, who did, almost a third of his business, which was over 100 deals his first year in real estate, from Facebook, and from video. spoke to that exact point. Whereas, it's 5, whatever you want to call it, community, lifestyle, whatever it is, 5 videos to every one real estate video.
Exactly.
Because every now and then you do have to remind people, you want to get that following, you want to get that traction, right, of things that you're bringing into the community, things that you're educating people on, whatever it is. And hey, don't forget, by the way, here's a market update or whatever it is.
Right. And that is part of my strategy. Another strategy is implementing just a little bit of a real estate kicker in a video that's not about real estate. You can maybe still have your brand on, or you can start your video just with your name and who you're with, but then it's not real estate related, because it's always kind of top of their mind then. And also the page that they're going to and what their mind is always seeing. It always has a little bit of real estate on the back burner.
Yep. So. Yep. Yeah. Constant reminders, right? The constant, touch of the reminder.
Here comes Mr. Captain Hook.
I could feel it. I could feel him looking at me at this.
Here comes the hook. Yeah. So let's
His
end
eyes
there.
peering.
I am peering. Let's end there today.
I am peering.
Tomorrow, it's Friday tomorrow. Friday, everybody. We ready for the weekend? Are your open houses scheduled? They better be. Because if not, you got to do them next weekend. But stay tuned tomorrow for more Jereme Brown back in the house.
The house.
Dosers, go get it.
See you guys tomorrow.
See ya. Bye.